Dear learners, welcome to an iOS video series in Indian Sign Language. The subject is Home Science, lesson number 20. The title is Adolescence, people who are in the age 11 to 18. We have completed with part 1 and 2 in depth, be it the word meanings and explaining what life of adolescence is. Let me give you a summary of it. The bodily changes that happen in both men and women at this time, growing of beard, changing of voice, menstrual cycle, nocturnal emissions, etc., have both positives and negatives. So we discussed in depth about part 1 and 2 in that. Let's discuss part 3 where you will be doing an activity out of part 1. What you have learned from part 1 and 2, I will ask questions from you. You have to see and learn. First, I will sign all the questions and then you have to write down the answers in your notebook. After that, you can check from the answers that if you're given the right answer or not. Let's begin. Question 1. Peer culture. We discussed it in the chapter, from children between the age of 11 to 18, they have their own culture. You can give 2 examples of that, yes, we know that. Give 2 examples. Second is peer pressure, harmful peer pressure, something that has gone wrong. So, you have to give 2 examples of that, write down in your notebook. Third is positive peer influence. You have to write that. Once that is done, now question number 2. So, you have to pick out of these 3 options the right answer. Early maturing girls, they feel, all these things, the hormonal changes that are happening in their body, the armpit hair, the hair on the body, etc. How do they feel? First, good and confident. Second, conscious and odd. And third, conscious and confident. You have to pick from the right option. You can only choose one option out of the 3. Second, which of the following do not get attention from boys? You have to choose. First is women, the girls who are maturing late, the late maturing girls, be it the hair on the body, the breasts, etc. Second is early maturing girls. Third is both, be it early or late. Remember that. Which of the following do not get attention from boys? Third question. Among boys, the chosen leaders, who are the chosen leaders? Let me tell you the 3 options. First is late maturing boys who are not maturing too fast. Second is early maturing boys. And the third is any of the 2. Who are the chosen leaders? Fourth, usually adolescents do not rely on the information about sex by home. They do not rely it. First is be it about menstruation, different feelings that the bodily changes they are going through. First is peers, their friends, etc., the similar people of their age. Second is printed material, be it from the internet or books. Third is their grandparents. Who do they not rely on? You can choose from the 3 options. Now you can write down your answers. Hope you have written the right answers. Now let me repeat the question. The 2 examples of peer culture Remember, what are the two examples? Let's see. First is, the jeans, wearing torn and faded jeans, which is in trend. Everyone's wearing that, the torn jeans. Second is blindly following fashion. Blindly following fashion, be it the models, etc., liking them. So this is peer culture. Second is, under the peer culture only, harmful peer pressure. First is smoking and drinking, going in the wrong direction. Second is bunking school. Bunking school, instead of going to school, going out and going to parties, etc., and enjoying outside. So not telling the teacher also, not telling the parents also, and just bunking school is a harmful peer pressure. Third is positive peer influence. Trying to do better in exams, being united and learning together, studying together, during exams, getting better. So that is positive peer influence. Second is encouraging each other to learn new skills and attain the goals. So encouraging each other. So these are two positive influences. Now question number 2. Let's see. Girls, early maturing girls, how do they feel? With the bodily changes that are happening, the physical changes. What are their feelings at that time? First was good and confident. Second was conscious and awed. And third was conscious yet confident. Let's see the answer. The answer is B, because they do not understand what's happening to them. Even though they are young, they are expected to be responsible. Suddenly, their bodies are changing, they're getting hair on their body, and so it is a confusing experience, but it is at the same time very normal as well. Second is, which of the following girls do not get attention from boys? First was late maturing, who are not having the bodily changes. Second is early maturing, and third is both of the above. The answer is A, the late maturing girl, who are not there at the same level as the early maturing girls, get less attention from boys and they're treated as a child. Third, among the boys, who are the chosen leaders? First is late maturing boys. Second is early maturing boys with physical strength and everything. Third is any of the two. The answer is B, because of their greater physical strength and well-developed bodies. So they are chosen leaders, rather than the one who are late matured. Adolescents do not rely on information about sex. With whom they do not rely? The answer is, the first was peers, the second was printed material, research from the internet, etc. Third was grandparents. So these were the three. The answer is the C, grandparents, because they are feeling hesitant in getting this information from their grandparents. That's why they end up doing their own research. So it's a responsibility of parents to look after their children in that manner. Hope you enjoyed learning this chapter. Thank you.